welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part 2 of 3 of my ISP research program, and these videos are like my opinions and my feelings about weeks 4 through 6. And so I hope you guys enjoy seeing that. From weeks 4 to 6, we kind of focus more on like getting prepared for independent projects and really finalizing what we want to do, and what's it called? We practice different techniques and skills that we may need for our independent projects. And so I can't wait for you guys to see. And with that, let's get into the video. Hey guys, so we just finished our 4th session. Wow, like that's crazy. We've actually, like, it's crazy how much time has passed, but we just finished our 4th session, and this one was kind of like, it's getting a bit more sciencey. Not that it hasn't been very sciencey, but we talked about our genes that they assigned us, and so that was, they assigned it to us about 2 weeks ago, and I've been just trying to find stuff for it and like research about what it does and the like, different pathways for it. And when we were doing it, I was kind of like very confused, because even as I was researching and like trying to look it up on my own, I was really confused because like I have the FOXO gene. If anyone who's watching understands what that is, then you'll probably understand more of what I'm saying. But there's like different subgroups to it, and it was just really confusing for me because I didn't really understand, because every time I look up FOXO, there'd be like FOXO1, FOXO2, FOXO3, and it was really confusing as I was trying to research it on my own. But today we worked in groups to go over our genes and stuff, and like research it as a group and stuff, and to figure out the pathways and how they correlate with other people's genes in our group. And so Nicole, one of the instructors, was able to explain it to me and just clarify things, and so I really like that. We also today, from the drugs that I showed last time in the last video, I'm pretty sure I can show it here again, but these drugs or supplements or whatever for our flies, we put them into fly food, and we made food for them. The flies are asleep. We had to put flies to sleep again and separate them. And so we made fly food, and we put our drugs or different supplements into here. And so that's what we have here. And yeah, one of the things we have to do, because just to get a better, like, there should be 13 flies in each food, like, vial. And you had to separate them from male to female, and it was pretty tedious, but I had to use a little paintbrush I was gonna use my was starting to use my microscope, and then I just realized that like I could see it with my eyes better, like just with my like plain eyesight, and so yeah, I was able to do that. This session was pretty fun. Time always goes so fast in these sessions, honestly. It doesn't really feel like 3 hours. But yeah, it's always... Oh, I think is my fly waking up? I think my fly is waking up, and that's not supposed to happen for like 3 to 5 hours. Ooh. Well, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely waking up. So I don't know, but that was today's session. We went over our genes, we did some learning, we did some lab work, which was like putting the flies to sleep, and stuff. And next week we're going to go pick up our second box for the program and to start our independent projects. And so what I have to do to get ready is just basically I have to research my gene more and like find more information on it and what kind of disease I want to research about with that gene. And so that's what I'll continue to do in I'll set time aside to do that. But yeah, that's all for this session, and that's all I thought was important to give notice to. So yeah, I will see you guys next week. Yeah, bye. Hey guys, so it is currently the Wednesday after the 5th session. I was doing some work and I realized I never filmed an update for week 5. And so basically week 5 we did I believe they're called Fertility Assays, and that's just we basically just tried to see how much eggs the flies would lay, and just to see their fertility. Mine didn't lay any eggs. I know some people's did, but mine didn't lay any eggs. And those juice plates that you saw in the last video, we used those to like and that's where they were supposed to lay their eggs. And I wish I could have showed you, but like I said, I forgot to record on Saturday. But there is something I have to do now that like I'll like to show you. I have to do a dissection, and I've only done one dissection, like legit dissection in my life, and that was in like my biology class, like earlier this school year, and that we had to dissect squid. But now I think I've chosen that I decided I'm going to do the larva dissection, and so I need to get my microscope, but I have. These are the eggs. I'm gonna get like one. I'm still not sure how I'm gonna do it because there's like 2 or 3 alive flies in here, and so I'm not sure how I'm gonna scoop out one of the larvae. And then I have tweezers to pick up to do the whole larva thing, and I have silicone. It's like silicone inside. I have a dissection tray for that, and then I have PBS. So that is what, and I'm gonna get my microscope, like I said. So that's what I have to do. I have a video that I'm going to watch to try and replicate it, and yeah, we'll just see how I do with my first like a real legit dissection. This is the first time I've ever done it independently without like a teacher or professional present. So I hope this goes well. I will try and film it, but I may not really like focus on the camera because I'll be focusing on whatever the heck I have to do, because like I said, I've never done this before. So yeah, I'll update you on how the experience is and how it's like for me. But yeah. Okay, hey guys. So I just finished my attempt. I'm saying attempt because it wasn't very successful, but I just finished my attempt of doing the dissection. I chose if I didn't say before, I chose the larva brain dissection, and I was successful in the like first step of the process. I was able to like pull out the guts of the larva, but I had a lot of trouble with like inverting it, I guess. Like whatever the next step was after that, I couldn't do it. But this is my first time doing something like this by myself, just something like this in general actually. And something like, I've never had to use a microscope to do a dissection. I've never done that before, and it's definitely something I need to like practice in the future, because like I kept catching myself, like I would have the microscope, I'd have the larva in the dissection dish in the microscope. I'm trying to show you guys, but I'd have it, and so I'd be looking at it, then I'd have to like come around to see it properly, and like, because I had to use both my hands, and I'm right-handed, so this one wasn't very good, and this hand was what I needed to use to stabilize a lot of things, like not a lot of things, but like the larva. I had to use it to stabilize often, and like it just wasn't like, I wasn't very stable with it. Oh, obviously, yeah, but it was pretty cool. I was so happy when I did like the first step, which is like you have to like rip apart like the posterior part of the larva. And for those who don't know, posterior is like the lower part. So like, so this is anterior, your legs are like posterior. I'm pretty sure. I hope I didn't get that wrong because that'd be pretty bad. But yeah, and that's my first dissection. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys and update you on what it was like for me. I was playing music and I was trying to focus. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday for the third video of this part. So yeah, so this video should be coming up on the 14th or 15th or 16th. I have a lot of schoolwork, so I don't know when I'll be able to edit everything, but this is what we have. So yeah, bye guys, see you Saturday. Hey guys, so the sixth session just finished. Wow, we're more than halfway done, and that's so crazy to me. But this session was such a stress reliever for me because for this program we're starting our independent research. So we each person has a gene and like flies with that gene, like that mutant gene, and we're supposed to research them and come up with a research question and a hypothesis and just oh, and we also have a supplement they gave us 3 supplements at the beginning and we narrowed it down to 1, which one we want to use. And I have just to let you know what I have the FOXO gene, and I'm working with Guanabana soursop. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but that's how I know how to pronounce it. But so today's session, we did get in trouble, guys. We got in trouble a little bit because one thing I will like give to people who's watching the video: make sure you do your work on time, because even it's not fair to the people who are trying to help you. And so if you do your work on time, it makes their job easier and it makes your job easier, because then you can progress the way you're supposed to progress. But yeah, we got in trouble because we weren't doing our work on time. We're turning it in a bit late, but that's definitely something that I think is really important to do, and that was something I need to work on. But I have to research my and I'm gonna be straight up with with people who are watching this video, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. During this week, I was freaking out because we had to research we've been researching our genes since we got it, but I was really trying to narrow it down to what I want to work on, and I want to work on diabetes. And so I had to research my gene, and at first I was researching like how my supplement Guanabana soursop deals with my FOXO gene and what it does to it, and like what other people have said. And then I realized that I didn't understand the FOXO gene completely, so I went to go figure out like what the FOXO gene really did, and like the what it implements in the pathway. And then I realized my FOXO gene is in the insulin pathway. And so I went on, and then I was reading, and I was like, do I know what insulin really does? And so I had to go and research insulin. I just kept having to go, and like it was really hard because a lot of the stuff were like medical journals or like websites, and they used like language I wasn't really familiar with. So I also spent a lot of time like I'll be reading an article, and then I'd go to and I'd read it, and I'd see something I don't understand. So I then have to go to another page to try and figure out what the word meant in the terms of like the article. So it was really nerve-wracking, and we had to come up with this passing week, we had to come up with a hypothesis, a question and a hypothesis. And it was not like something that came easy for me, and I was just kind of really confused on what we were supposed to do. And then we also had to come up with like the kind of experiments we wanted to do to figure out our problem. And like they gave us a sheet with different things, and what's it called? I wasn't really sure what would work best. And so that's how I came into the session this morning. Like I was really confused. I was kind of nervous. I was freaking out. But we each person, like we have a group, and each person is assigned to a mentor. So I had 2 other ISP students with me. Well, there's supposed to be I had 2 other ISP students with me, and then my mentor. Yeah, my mentor, her name is Nicole. I love her. She, like, so basically what we did in like the group session, we each talked about our research project, and she really straightened out everything for me. Cause last night I was like, oh my God, can I really do this? This is like insane. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. But talking with her really straightened everything out. And like, I have an idea of like the plans or like what I want to do, and like how I want to achieve what I want to achieve. And so it's really amazing. So that just goes to show that it's like, back to what I was saying, it's really important that that you do your work on time, so it helps your mentor help you. And that's definitely something that like Ebony made sure I knew, so I will reiterate it to the people watching this video. Overall, today was a great session. I made fertility. These are what I was talking about in the last clip. These are fertility assays. And I made these last night, and I think I'm gonna wait till later on today to score them and like see if any of the flies laid any eggs. But yeah, today was just, we really just talked. I got to know some more of the ISP students. It was really, I liked today a lot. I basically just, a majority of what I did, like actually did today, was I sorted my mutant flies, which are the flies with the FOXO gene. And there are some questions I still have, but throughout the week I'll definitely get those straightened out. And yeah, today was great. It was a bit bumpy this week, but I'm back on track. I'm relieved. So I will continue to let you guys know my honest feelings and stuff, because I think it is important to know what you're getting yourself into. And so yeah, that's all for today. And I will see, oh no, this is the last video. This is the last video for this section. So now I'm just gonna tell you what we're supposed to be doing for the next video. Into the next video, we're starting to really focus on our independent projects. And we're starting our as we're working, we're going to be compiling our presentation for presentation day, which is the last meeting we're going to have. And so yeah, so we're going to, in the next video, you'll see my opinions on like what I'm actually researching, like the different assays I do, which are like, assays are like what Nicole said, they're like experiments. So like there's different kinds, and I'll definitely go more into that in the next video. But we're 2/3 of the way done, and that is so exciting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks, right? Yeah. So yeah, bye guys. Hit the lick with the box, put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn bill, I'ma get